Alrighty then, welcome back to the working on the expression. As you can see, I'm now putting OBS down mainly because I wanted to explain something beforehand. I figured something out. All right, hold up. How do I do this? I believe if I just move it here and then I move this down there. I will show you. Hold up. Settings. Yeah, I believe it's in the settings. And then it's in the output, and then it's on the stream recording, the recording part. Yeah. So as you can see, I made a little bit of a mistake in the last recording I did. I forgot I had to put the output to default format, because if I don't do it to default format, I get this instead. Allow me to show you. This is what I see then instead. So nothing. And I had to convert it. I did do that. All right, but because I converted it, I actually got the. Well, it looks good. The quality is good, but the main problem with that is actually that the main problem with it was that the audio was delayed. So the entire combat feels all awkward, and every audio is wrong. But then again, that's a real shame. I mean, honestly, it is a real shame. Not gonna lie. All right, now let's move this backwards. Oh wait, now I need to actually move this. I now need to move this to here and then put this to the display to 2.1, right? Yeah, there you go. Now we have everything back to where I wanted to be. All right, so let's do that. There are some things here and there that I do want to fix, and I'm gonna be fixing that, but it should be all fine later down the line. Gonna be switching the mic a little bit to the other side so that we can start with what I need to do. All right. No further ado, let's get started. So here we have the eyes, which are quite important, not gonna lie. And I was maybe thinking upon getting this bit till here. So I have that eye a little bit bigger. But I don't know, not for sure though. It's a quite hard thing to understand that the eyes are actually one of the hardest parts to do in most cases. So technically, if I do this, then I also need to make sure that I have that like that. And then we have this instead. But that would look awkward. Because if I then... Yeah, that will not look nice. Nope. Alright. Now let's get this show on the road. Because we clearly need to fix this bit. As you can see, we have this right here. We need to fix that. This was beforehand. This was before I was experimenting with all of the colors on it. So let's grab that. Wait, I do need that, but I will put this on the downside. Mainly because I don't want to have that thick line to work there. Right. Let's get the colors up and running properly. I need to make sure that this is actually in full screen mode, honestly. So yeah, I made a little bit of a mistake. Horrible, by the way. I really hate it when I got myself the conversion tool to fix the MP4 file, and the MP4 file actually didn't get fixed, so I'm now stuck with a goddamn horrible video. Tonight I will be starting to. Tonight I will be I will do a re-recording, and then put that back on there, and then you can see definitely a difference. Also, maybe also a different result, depends on the situation at hand, because holy shit, I want to see how the AI of the Spider Plague actually does. And besides, I do like Emerald 30. It's a very fun build to go around with. So I will probably play as the Emerald 30 instead of the Spider Plague and see how the AI actually handles that kind of build compared to anything else. Alright, so that works. Where's Cindy? Is this Cindy? No. because this needs to be clearly in here. Now the question is, where did I left that shading? No. 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 No, because this is the original drawing. And this is the drawing right now, which is much more better. Ah, there you go. Now we have this instead, so it actually looks a little more cleaner than the line. Now the question is, do I want... where is it now? Come on. I just found it. There it is. Do I want this to be like this? So do I want this one to be going up? Do I want this eye instead of that little gap? Do I want it to be like this instead? So do I want to actually have that to be there, therefore creating a less of a eye effect on it? So if I do that, oh boy. Oh, yes, I forgot about that part. So if I do it like this, would that fix the eye bit? Not really. Honestly, I think it is better to have that instead. Yeah. Alright, so now we have that back. We are now going to go back to coloring this bad boy up because holy shit. It's quite annoying to deal with, not gonna lie. Yes, here it is. So, this is the first color I go for. Then the second color is going to be yellow in that one. So I'm going to be doing this on a different layer, mainly because I don't want to screw over the eyes in most of the cases. So let's do that part first. And we're going to create a good old-fashioned color system on the eyes. Right here, here at my desk, I actually have a good old-fashioned example upon how to draw the eyes. But then again, that is not always the right key. But yeah, let's see if we can get it done. Alright, first things first, we need to have these two colors in here. Because that is actually the thickness, that's actually the dark point there, and now it actually looks like she's looking at the book. Instead of that, she doesn't look like a book. Because beforehand, she actually didn't look at the book. Yeah, let me grab that. Beforehand, actually, she looked... she had actually had the same problem than the... Where is it? Yeah. She actually had the same problem as this one right here. So she had a dead eye. Let's hope I can load it up properly. Yeah, I can. So what the problem was with that drawing was actually that I did something that I have sometimes with the mistakes. Is it in here as well? No, because here the eyes are actually correct, right? Yeah, here the eyes are actually perfectly fine. It's the part where it's the drawing that I need to just, yeah, the grill. The grill is actually the one. So what I did here was actually doing this. The deadpan eye face in one of the eyes, which means that the expression is absolutely garbage. So that's like a goldfish eye instead of the good old-fashioned eye that we need. Because if we look at this right now, I can show you it. Need to close this one. You can see that there is an eye here. The eye is actually deadpanned. It doesn't have any look towards it properly. So the expression is lost into it. And because of that, she actually looks at you instead of the book, which I didn't want to, and that's why I actually changed it, so that she now actually looks at the book instead of not at the book. It also helps that the eyes are actually placed inside of the eye. But yeah, now we have that again. All right, now we need the darker color. So now we're going to be adding the colors to it so that we can actually have a nice little effect towards it. So the first thing we're going to do is, of course, darkening the color a little bit, mainly because I actually want to add some effects to it that actually can only be created when adding it to the add to the backside. So what I'm going to be doing here is actually the same as the main image from the start screen. Let me just see where I have that. So what I want to do is actually this. It's not in here, it's there. Yeah, there you go. So as you can see, we have this eye, right? We have we have these eyes, right? We have these two eyes that are, drawn in, and they are created. So what I want to do is actually create such kind of eyes. So first things first, we're gonna get that sweet, well, darker color to it. Of course, we're not gonna be adding it to most of it, but I'm gonna add it. I believe I only have to add it right here, right? Oh, I don't have to actually add it in this one. I don't, I believe, right? Maybe on this side? Maybe on that side. Oh, yes. Yes, I finally see how to fix that thing. Finally, I figured out how to fix it. Oh, thank God. This is my main problem of this thing. Eyes are such a hassle, mainly because of how eyes work. And I really hated that it is actually such a big, hard part to do. Because if we now take the 8, we should be able to get where I need to be. And now we actually have the eye properly. Alright, now we have actually the right size for the eye. It's actually quite a good sign, because now we can actually go back here and fix this. So let's fix that bit. Alright, that's one bit. Now let's get back in here. Fix that other remaining part of the eyelid. There you go. We're going to be, of course, adding the colors later down the line. So let's first focus on getting that sweet, sweet effect that I need. For that, I need to first add some shading towards it. And then after that, I need to add a lot of things. So this is going to be on 4 layers, mainly because of how this works. So the first thing I need to do is add a very gentle light color towards the midsection. So right over here. There we go. This section will be used later down the line, but will be used right now as well. So now we have actually the first bit of it, so the highlights on the eyes. Now we need to add some more stuff to it, which then implements into, if I'm correct, come on, load with me please, or do I need to save it already? I probably should save it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let me double check here. So if I'm correct, which I should be, I should add the darker color and then add the, yes, I need to add 2 layers to this. So this is going to be one bit and then we're going to go back to the other one. But I will first save this mainly because I don't want to lose this bit. Alright. Now that we have saved it, please tell me you have saved it. Come on. Any second. Good. Because we now have saved it, we can now add because we have now those two, we can now add the color to it that will solve everything. This one, right? I believe so. Hold on a sec. It's gonna be orange, so yes, I should definitely go for purple here. All right. And now let's see if this actually works. Oh, we definitely should put this on the lower layer. The main problem here is that... Alright, so we do need to add... Yes, we should add a second layer towards this. This is why I put this on a different layer. There we go. Now we actually have the line of work that we need. Now we can just go back and fix this bit up. So this is going to be the thing that we need. And then we need, of course, need to get... Yeah. Alright, so that's the first bit. Now the second bit is going to be a little bit harder because we need to add... I believe... That's not light enough. This is light enough, right? Yeah. Alright, and then we're gonna go back to dark. And we're gonna add that towards this line right here. Oh, come on. Alright, now we have that. We can now add the blur tool or the... I think it's the move tool that I actually need instead. Right. No, it was the blur tool. Interesting. So I need to add the blur tool here. Now we have the first bit done. Let's see if we can get that last bit done as well. This one is actually, that is actually the blur tool. Let's see if we can get that. I think this is actually much more better at looking at. Yeah, that does actually look much better. Let's first get that blur. And then we're going to use the blur tool to fix everything else. Alright, so now we actually have that. That already looks very nice, very clean, very nice. So now that we have done that, we now need to get ourselves the removal of the rest of the ingredients that we don't need. So this will actually give us the amount that we, all the blur effects that we don't need. So now that we've done that, we should be able to be clean with that. That will need to be there erased, there erased, there erased, there erased. We will move the hair underneath the eyes, therefore fixing that bit, right? Yeah, definitely. So I need to put this all into a layer. So where is the white? Oh, great, it's there. All right. You move over there into it. Then we're going to move this downwards so that it's actually underneath the hair, so that it doesn't screw over the rest. Nice. All right. Time to get this bit up and running. This needs actually to be cleaned up. Cannot leave that unqualified. Now we've done that, we now need to add some more stuff to it. So what is going to be probably the new stuff that's going to be added to it? It's going to be very easy to understand and very easy to see. Is the little bit of smush marks. Alright, and what if I add something different to it? I'm trying to get myself the highlights up and running, probably. Ah, I see there is a mistake here as well, so we should fix that. The main mistake here is actually the little sound, the other side here. This way, you should be able to get, yeah, there you go. Now that looks good. I love it. All right. Now that we have successfully did the eyes properly, that is actually like a big giant pat on the back, like, yes, congratulations. You did your job properly. Now we gonna be, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. You're not gonna crash? Good. Amazing. So we went from this, we went from this, we went from this to that, which is a quite good achievement, not gonna lie. Also, these eyes are actually decent because, you can still do something funny with them. But yes, we can do that later down the line if we want to. But first, we need to make sure that we get the eyes fixed. So let's see. The eyes were hidden here. There you go. They are now cleaned. Good. Now we can continue. So what do we now need to do? Well, we need to go back into the hair business. So let's do that. Let's see. This is why it's always so important to have reference material that you already created the first time. The first time drawing things is absolutely a nightmare. The second time, it's not as that of a nightmare than before. As you can see, this is what the next bit looks like. So let's see how we're gonna be doing that. Yeah, that's how I did it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now, how to do that is gonna be a nightmare, but I will try to fix it. So the first things first we need to do is get the right color. I believe already we did so, but just in case it's the same color, oh thank God. All right, now that we have done that, we now need to get this bit into a little bit of a group. Mainly because I need to draw multiple stuff on it. And if I don't do it on the right place, I will get myself screwed over. Which is not advisable, I'm not gonna lie, and I don't like it when things like that happens. So let's do that. Alright, so what we need to do here is the art of getting, getting these things. I think that's the right color. Yeah, it's the right color. So we have this. We need to add a little bit of a mark effects to it. So let's do that. So that should work. And that should solve it. Oh, this is gonna be a pain to do, but it's necessary to maintain everything that I needed to do. So what does this do? It creates highlights in the hair, or it creates the structure of the hair in such a way that actually is believable. The main downside of this, of course, is that it is quite a lot of busy work, but hey, if I know my way of editing stuff, busy work is my second name. Jeez. And I'm not overreacting there. Busy work is indeed my second name on this. And I realized there was something. This does bother me. This does bother me. Why does this bother me? Because that is a different color than the other one. Go back to the normal color, you coward. There you go. Oh, I should have done this on the other mode. Go back into the color that you're supposed to be. Begone, foul demon, begone! Alright. Now that color is gone, we can continue. So yeah, the main problems that I had with the recording are now finally solved. Therefore, tonight I will be starting a new recording and hopefully get a fun result as well. And hopefully it's not going to be a terrible result where the audio is absolutely nightmarish, which kind of sucks. Besides, I still have the LimeWire GIF, so I should still be able to do it. But I could also go for the Snil GIF though. Well, it happens. It happens. It happens. It happens. All right. Oh, for fuck's sake. I really should do these things in the way of how I intend them to do. Follow the lines. If I don't, I get screwed over. Alright. Now I've done that. I can continue with this. So what is going to be happening with these things is that there is going to be a first layer down and then a second layer down from that. So there's going to be there's going to be a light color in there, then there's going to be a heavy color, then there's going to be dark color on top of it, and after that it should be all solved. I say that with hopes in my eyes, being like, yes, this should solve it. If it doesn't, I will be partially screwed. All right. Get this bit, get this bit, get this bit, get this bit. The main problem is I cannot use the liquid move on these highlights. Mainly because it doesn't feel like hair. That's my main problem. And my main concern, not gonna lie. Alright. Now we have done those, we have done that. And then that should work. Alright. Now that we've done that, we should be able to do the last bit. Alright. I need to do this on a different layer? No, I don't, I believe, right? No, because I need to blend them. Yes, I need to blend. Oh, that's gonna be such a big giant no-go. Alright. Oh, I did use different color. Did I use different colors on this? Yes, I do, but I didn't, and I did. Oh, great. 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 This is gonna be a pain in the ass to do. This is gonna be a pain in the ass to do. Alright, so this is gonna be... Yeah. Let's get a little bit of darker color towards this. Alright, I need to make sure that this is all there. Now, let's see. I need to put things in here that... Alright, that is actually the right color, right? Yeah, that's the right color. Give me. Alright, now I should be able to do this. Alright. There we go. Now we actually are putting shading into the hair. And that will create more stuff that I can work with. And all of this then eventually evolves into a shading effect. But first we need to add this into it, and then we need to add another layer to it so that we can actually get the highlight bits. So this is going to be the darker color, and then we're going to go for a lighter color. Oh man, yeah, it's one of those things that I'm absolutely terrible at, mainly because, you know, I went from black and white 2 goddamn colors. Well, I have never learned how to color properly. It's like, yes, here, have a color book. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Get it away from me. I don't need the colors. I can just draw black and white. And then eventually it turned out to be like, maybe I should not put it in black and white. Maybe I should just, color things up as well. At least, it creates a much more better environment. But yeah, my colors are actually very, my color effects are not that great, honestly. Right. There you go. Now, so I solved that problem. Now let's continue with that problem back. Yes. Nope. Come on, give me that. Give me that trashy color. There you go. All right. And now we should be able to get now we should have everything that we need. Yes, we did. Good. Oh, we still need to add some here and there. All right, now we have done that. Yes, now that we have done that, we now need to add in the lighter colors. So we're gonna go now for a little bit of a color spike. Do I want this on a different layer? No. And this is going to be a very hard thing to do, but I'll do my best. It does improve. The good thing is that after this, I will definitely use the blur tool to fix some of the issues. Right. Come on, come on, come on. Also, by the way, YouTube is constantly asking me like, "Hey, you want to do a fast response on the how do you say that? Latency, I believe. Low latency. I believe it's the low latency, right? Hold up. Yeah, YouTube is constantly asking me if I want to go for ultra low latency on the streams. I'm like, no, I don't want to go for ultra low latency, mainly because I do not have that response kind of quality on it, because I'm absolutely terrible at responding, mainly because I'm always distracted in most cases, and I already have trouble getting good response on the response on people's comments. So it's like, yeah, I'm a little bit in the full of the zone, so it's quite hard for me to concentrate properly and reacting, and I'm still working on that. So having it on very on normal latency, I believe, right? Yeah, on normal latency, it's already a bit hard. But yeah, I prefer to not have the ultra slow latency, mainly because it also hurts the quality of the stream itself, apparently. So that's two reasons why I won't do it. But the main reason is mainly because I do not want to lose the quality of the stream. All right, what is this? Is this from here? No, it's from the drawing part then. No, no, yes, no, no, yes. Let's see it. Let's erase that. Don't want to have that blubber. All right, now we have done that. We now have successfully drawn here. We have now that bit done. Now we need to add something more to it. So what we now need to add is the highlight as well. I believe, right? Yeah, the highlights as well, the blue light highlight, and then also the shading effect on it as well. Oh boy. Let's do the blue highlight first. It's a light blue highlight, if I'm correct, right? And it's this color. So that is that. And I could go for this instead. All right. So what is it about? It's yes, it's a sidewise. It's a sideline. Of course, this also needs some highlight effect, so I will do that. So let's grab this, get ourselves a little bit more angle on it as well. I mean, lighter, please. Thank you. All right, and then I need to add the blur tool to it. And then I need to do it again. So now we have that. Now we need to get this again. Need to make sure that I have this actually in the right amount. Right. Do this again. Then add some lighter color to it again. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost fucking there. Alright. Making sure that we have another erase a bit. This is why it's so important to have that erase bit, because that erase bit actually gives us the highlight amount that we need. Now we've done that, we can now remove this bit. There you go. Now we can remove the bits that we don't need. All right, now we have done that. We now need to add some more stuff to it. So now we have the highlight. I believe that the highlight is fully correct. Let's see. Yeah, that's actually quite a good highlight, but let me double check here. This is why it's always nice to have all these double checks, honestly. Awesome. Here it is again. A little bit more. A little bit more. So then I need to add this to the transparency bit. And then we can add this into the, there you go. What? Ah, fuck's sake. Alright. Let's not do this then. Let's keep it this way then instead. Yeah. Alright, now we need to add something new to it. So we're gonna go here. Let's see, I believe we need to add it like this. But this is a little bit more different than the other one. This is adding the shading towards the hairline. So let me see. Yeah, that's a good amount of shading, but I need to make sure that I have this in transparency mode. That one is already done. Oh, fucking hell. Luckily, we can just erase all the stuff that I left behind. Yeah. All right, I need to put this on. I need to put this on black. I need to do this on Uber Dark then. All right, let's add the shading to it the manual way then. Instead, I need to put this on that way. Yeah. Let's see.
Why is the race the same? The fuck?
For fuck's sake. Let's just put it on me. Let's put it on just in pure dark and then add later down the line. Or I could just do it. Why am I doing this so stupid? I should have done it the other way around. Give me the paint. There you go. Give me the paint, get me the paint, and do it like this. No. Yes. No. Come on. All right, this should work. That should work. That is working. There you go. Now we should add the merge to it so that we don't lose too much effect on the hair. This is mainly to hide. This is mainly to well, it's not a highlight, it's the shading, and then after that I'll add the highlight to it. It's always a difficult part.
Nice.
Alright, so that's the shading part. Now we need to add the highlight part. I think I will go for yellowish. Oh, well, bluish, I mean. There we go. Now we have that, we have this. Now we need to make sure that we remove all of the goddamn dark points of this. So let's erase all of the dark points that we don't need. Mainly because I do not want to hurt that face. Man. Here we go. Now we actually have the hair properly done. Nice. It's fully highlighted and all. Tomorrow I will be then fixing the rest of the hold and drawing. But first I'm gonna be doing some recording because holy shit. I really hate it when things go bad on the recording part. It's like, great, I upload the video and now it sucks. Why? I don't know. Maybe because I double checked it not correctly, but oh well. I finally fixed the problem. I see where the problem lies, so that's good. And yeah, we're already doing a great job. We now are done with the highlight bit. We're gonna get now done. Now we're gonna be focusing on getting the rest of the thing done. So the book and all that stuff. And I hope you're gonna be enjoying that as well. So yeah, I hope you'll enjoy it for today. Thanks all for watching, and I hope I'll see you all next time. Until then, I want to wish you a lovely day, and bye!